Hey everybody, Jeremy here from Shade Tree Vintage Auto and DD Auto Salvage in Logan, Utah. Freezing cold and snowing on us, but hey, we just purchased over 30 cars and a ton of parts, and they're all vintage stuff. All of this stuff's going. It's not even Mopar or all Mopar, so some of you guys will get excited for that. But right there, that's a 69 Charger. That's a 69 Charger RT 444 speed Dana car. Behind it is a 71 Challenger 344 speed. There's a Galaxy XL. That truck right there, it's got a 392 Hemi in it, industrial. That trailer, 72 Charger. We're getting the 70 Coronet Wagon back. There's 3 cars over there, a Comet, a Dart, and a Fury, and a whole bunch of stuff out of this shed. Here, it's kind of a pain to walk through this snow. There's a bunch of cars out behind the building. All sorts of stuff, like all sorts of stuff. E-bodies, A-bodies. So basically we got 70 Challenger, 72 Cuda 340, a couple 64 Furies. There's a Willys, 41 Willys over there, that Chevy truck, all sorts of cool stuff. Anyway, we're here to get our first load, and I'll show you that here in just a little bit, and then more in the future. Be sure to like and subscribe so you can see more. Getting the first one loaded on the wedge. This is a 66 Mercury Comet, and wait till you see the engine in this thing. It is beautiful. Another shot of the Galaxy XL. That car is actually pretty clean. It's gonna have a fresh 390 and everything. And these parts, 69 front clip, 70 Challenger fender, all sorts of stuff. There's a 68 Dart back there too that I neglected to mention. Lots of really cool stuff. Here's a really cool Fury that's coming with the deal. Has a 383 in it with a tunnel ram. I'm gonna have Quinn open the hood. It doesn't latch, just a safety latch right there. Look at that. This thing is gonna be pretty wild. I think we're gonna finish this one up, then probably sell it. But it's awesome. And then one of my favorite pieces right here, just a little sneak peek before we load it up. It'll be loaded on another load, but you know how I love my 340s. Look at that. I kind of want to just put that in my office. Anyway, a lot of work to do, so gotta let you go for a minute. Well, the 72 Charger, I'm going to be driving that home. It's about 200 miles, so wish us luck on that. We got the trailer full of sheet metal. We've got the 70 Coronet Wagon. You guys have seen that before. Traded it off and traded it back. And then it's the 66 Fury I already showed you, 69 Dart, and a 66 Comet. So these are just the first 5 out of 30. So it is like ridiculously cold. The heater core leaks, so it's got a valve on it that's shut off, and it's cold in here. I mean, it's only like 17 degrees outside. Bought a little electric heater that plugs into the cigarette lighter from O'Reilly's, and I'm hoping that will help some, but we'll see. I don't know. It's cold. Cold as hell. Sorry, I don't usually swear, but it's cold. Anyway, check in a minute. Okay, as soon as we finish up here, it's going to be the long drive home. It's cold. There's no heat in that. So I bought a bunch of these hand warmers. Hopefully that will help. They're over there with the other truck helping somebody get their vehicle jump started. I'm gonna go inside and warm up for a minute while I can. It's super cold and snowy. headlights turn on and off and on and off and on and off. So we turned the lights off. In front of the semi is Dave with a couple cars, and Quinn's behind me with the wrecker in a car. But we'll probably have to stop and leave the Charger for the night and then come back with the wrecker tomorrow and get it, just because no lights. So hopefully we can make it about another 40 miles, but we'll see. It's definitely getting darker, and it looks like we're getting in more storm. I hope we can make it to where we can drop this car tonight. I mean, we're going to have to one way or the other, but it might be really miserable. And when I say it might be really miserable, it already is. It's cold. As of right now, the lights are kind of working, so we're just gonna wing it and see how far we get. In the screen, it looks a lot brighter than it is outside. I promise it's not as bright as it looks. So hopefully we can get all the way home. We're about halfway, so well, maybe a little bit more. I think we have about 65, 70 miles left to get home. We'll see if the car can make it or if I can make it. So we'll catch up in a little bit. Okay, we're just winging it and going. The lights are kind of working. If you look, you might can see that kind of flashing back and forth. The taillights aren't working, but we're getting there. Main reason we stopped is trunk came open on the Fury, and there's that 70 Coronet, hard to see here. The trunk came open on the Fury just a bit ago, so I hurried and called Dave and said we need to pull over because there's a lot of cool stuff in here and it would really suck to lose it, so we need to strap this closed. But I also kind of want to go just sit in a truck for a minute and get warm because I'm freezing, having to drive with the window down. It's miserable, but fun. The things we do for cars, right? It looks like the lights aren't working on that trailer or the back of the truck, so this is awesome. No tail lights on the Charger, the wrecker, or that trailer. Sweet. Okay, so it's like 8 degrees. I just showed you like we had to fix the trunk and everything, and I'm sitting here in the truck trying to warm up for a second because like I said, I have to drive with the window down because that stupid heater thing broke. Just trying to get a little bit of warmth in me before we get back in the road.
To your phone and it's reminding you that 911 assist is set
Sync just hooked up, so this is fun. Well, I'm still freezing. Windows down. That's literally frost on the inside of the window. It's like less than 10 degrees right now, driving with the window down. Luckily, we're only about 20 miles, 15 miles from the yard. Here's the other one. Look how beautiful that car is. Those Kraggers make that car look so awesome. You're right. Oh, well, I walked around for a minute to try to get some heat in my body. I think we'll try to make it the rest of the way home. Look at that pole hugger. Anyway, catch up with you in a few. Well, we made it back to the yard last night, but I was too frozen to try to get any video. So we'll get some video today as we unload this stuff and then the other truck and trailer with the 3 cars on it, which isn't here yet. Here's the Charger getting warmed up so we can go put it somewhere other than the boss's parking spot. Overall, other than the heater not working and all the little things, really surprised how well the car did on the drive home. Fared better than I did, but it's gonna be a cool car for somebody. So the other 3 have arrived. That Comet has a 351 Cleveland in it that is built. I cannot wait to lift the hood and show you guys after we get them all unloaded and figure out where we're putting them. And this is a 69 Dart. This one is a total project. It's built for a drag car, has a tilt front end, it looks like. I haven't looked at it real close yet, but we'll look at it later as well. And then this is the 66 Fury with a 383 tunnel ram. It is sweet. I'll show it to you later as well. Look at that exhaust. My dad really wants to keep this car. We may trade it in for the Monaco. I don't know. Sitting right here, you can see a couple more Predator carburetors, which I really like. And look at this. You can't really see it, but that's a 871 blower. And a bunch of other cool parts in here. We'll go over all that later. And then in the trunk, there's some tunnel rams. You kind of saw those in the dark last night. We'll look at that stuff all as well. That Fury, look how cool that thing looks. That hood scoop, it needs all the body work finished and everything and then painted, but this car has potential. We have the matching rear wheels for those front ones. Just a really cool car. Good sound to it as well. Like I said, the Dart, it definitely needs a lot of work. It needs a quarter panel, which we do have. Just needs all the installation work done. That Comet, I believe you said it has like 456 gears in it. Engine is fresh. Brand new. It's never been raced. It has been started up and ran. And it sounds awesome. Anyway, we're going to get all these unloaded in a little bit. And then we'll go over them a little bit more. We parked these two right here by the building for a little bit. This Coronet looks way better than it did when I grabbed it out of California. Those Kragers just make it. That is a really cool car. It runs and drives now. It just has a 318 and automatic. And then the Charger, you guys have already seen that quite a bit. Also a 318 automatic, and that one runs really good. Really cool car. Lots of potential with this one. Thought I'd show you a little video real quick before we go put this in storage. So this is a 66 Fury, and it's undecided whether we're going to keep this one or sell it, or build it and sell it. We're not sure just yet, because this thing is really cool and unsuspecting, and what's even cooler than the car itself is what's under the hood. And I think I showed you a little bit of that anyway. Also, the dash on these old cars are just so cool. Really solid floor. And we'll walk up here. Hood scoop needs finished. And there's a reason that that hood scoop's there. It's because it has this awesome 383. Oh yeah, the air filter hits. The hole needs to be made bigger. But look how cool that is. Runs good, has brand new exhaust. Disc brakes are all in, just still need to be finished routed and plumbed. This thing's gonna be awesome. What?
Film the cutout.
The cutouts? Yeah, it has exhaust cutouts. I'll have to walk back down and kind of get under it. It's got some really cool cutouts on it back here. This thing should sound awesome. 391 sure grip. And then it's got those wheels on the front, and we have the matching ones for the rear. They're just on another project. Anyway, we're gonna get this ready to go put in storage. So here's the 69 Dart. This one obviously has been a drag car for some time and could be again. Needs a lot of work, but has potential. Has a flip nose front end on it, or removable front end. You can see it's got a cage in it. It's very old school. Old B&M shifter, old seats and whatnot. A really tiny steering wheel that would have to go. Does have some cool center lines on it. I'm not sure if they're gonna go with the car or not. This car will be for sale shortly. Has the 8 3/4. There's no differential, but it is an 8 3/4. I believe it was set up for a big block, but it doesn't have any engine or trans now. Looks like cage goes back. It's been tubbed. You can see that quarter's missing, but I do have one. Had it all Lexan glass, it looks like, except for the rear window. Looks like they had struts for the deck lid. Oh, that's why it's not shutting. There's a ratchet in the way. Get that out of the way and might actually shut. Hey, look at that. Much better looking. So kind of a cool car, has a lot of potential for somebody. Like I said, I do have a quarter panel for it, still in the box, so should be relatively easy for somebody to build. That cage might not be up to tech nowadays, but it kind of looks cool. But yeah, it's a perfect car to build how you want. So, like I said, it's a 69. Does have a VIN, title, all of that stuff. So that came with the Comet and the Fury and that Charger and the little truck that's pulling in right now, which is a really cool little, I think it said a 36 or a 38 Dodge. It's pretty cool. And then also that wagon, 70 Coronet wagon. That's the one I went to California and got, and it's here now. And then that is going to be from part 2 of the 30 car purchase. That's a real 69 Charger RT 440 4-speed Dana. Then we've got the blue satellite. We got a lot of cool cars here right now. So there's 69 Roadrunner sitting over there, and then we've got the 71 Duster that's going to be available, and we got the 70 Dart GT. That's Allens. 66 Coronet, 67 Mercury. There's a lot of cool stuff here. Anyway. Well, we just pulled the little Mercury out, kind of playing shuffle with cars today. That's actually for the next video, but now I can finally finish the first one because I can get this one. So this is a 66 Mercury Comet. It's been a drag car for a long time. New cage for it, all in pieces. See all those vintage stickers and everything. This one's pretty cool too. But this is going to be a drag car only, pretty much. It's going to be for sale probably as is, but what's really cool is not what's on the outside, it's what's on the inside. And those wheels are pretty sweet too. But yeah, so here's what's really cool. So you've got this built 351 Cleveland. It's been broke in, but it's never been ran as far as raced or anything like that. See, it's got the Performer RPM heads on it and all the goodies. This thing actually sounds awesome. It does run, does not drive because there's no drive line. Brakes haven't ever been finished. I do have part of a disc brake kit for it and some other stuff. But this is going to be a fun car for somebody. Like I said, I think we're going to just sell it as is. I do believe I have the grill and headlight parts and stuff like that, and some other things. So I'll get all that rounded up. But for now, it's just going to go in storage along with the 69 Charger that you can see in the next episode, which is our second trip, our second load of the 30 car purchase. Anyway, so be sure to subscribe and turn on the notifications so you can see when that video is ready. And anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the first part. The Comet from the 30 car purchase part 1 and one of the Chargers from the 30 car purchase part 2 are put away inside for now. Like I said, this one, the Comet, will be for sale shortly. The Charger we're going to hold on to for now. Anyway, keep watching for a lot more. So I'm just going to do a really quick walk around of this wagon again. Any of you guys that watched my channel seen in episode 79 when I went to Vegas and picked up a couple cars and then went down near Los Angeles and picked this one up. That was only in December. Then I traded it off for the 72 Satellite right there, as well as that 66 Coronet and some parts. He got it running. He put those Kraggers on it with the red lines and really just made it look good. And then we got it back. So it's a really cool car, really clean, and it's a wagon, which is really cool. And it came from Cal Worthington Dodge in Long Beach or Los Angeles area. You know, go see Cal, go see Cal, go see Cal. That guy had lions climbing on his car and everything. So kind of cool that it came from there. Still has the license plate frames, the old blue plates. It's a pretty neat car, really. So then The 72 Charger, as you guys obviously can tell, I made it home and didn't die, even though it was like 8 degrees going over Malad Pass on I-15. And this car is pretty cool. It's going to be for sale here really soon. There's going to be another video here down in the description just going over this car. So if anybody's interested, they can watch that and see a lot more detail of it. But it's a neat car. Runs good. Definitely has some things, you know, being 50 years old, that just need some love and help. But I drove it almost 200 miles home without a problem other than the heat and a couple electrical things. But it didn't leave us stranded anywhere. It's cool. Those grills are really good condition too. They're pretty hard to find. It's just a 318 auto, as you can see. Little 2-barrel, but does have headers, has a good sound to it. So anyway, that concludes part 1 of the 30 car collection. Be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications so you can see part 2 that's going to be coming up. That's the Crusher over there. It's pretty loud. And we'll go over some more of this stuff here shortly. That's also from part 2. That Charger over there. And I still need to go over that 69 Roadrunner with you guys too. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. And have a great day.